EA Sports is proud to present PGA Tour coverage. Today it's live opening round coverage of the Alberta Classic. Back over now to the fourth. Frank, when you get out of the gates, as our featured golfer has done, with a lot of pars, steady play, what's the mindset?
You've got to keep doing that, Rich. Just maybe get a little closer to the hole, drive a little bit better, work on the pace of the putting. Just little gains, and then all of a sudden you're going to notice a big difference in the scorecard.
In the thick stuff.
Thick? It's brutal out there.
Just trying to make clean contact from the rough. How good was that, Frank, from the rough?
Oh, that's amazing. That's a masterclass in short game.
Trying to move on with a par in his pocket. That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
Settles in over the putt. Well, with that drop shot, moves to 1 over for the tournament. Frank, what's the key here at the fifth hole? It's par 4, 424 yards.
The first real stringent tee shot of the day. 3 bunkers. First one not really in play. That third one in the distance, unless you're someone like a Bubba Watson, you should be able to aim at that and not reach it. There's always advantage of hitting it further than most, Rich, and straighter than most. When you put the two together, it's just straight up a head start. Nice strike, Rich. Not quite directly in line with the flag.
Just drifting a bit to the right, but he'll settle. Beautiful approach shot there and a good chance to take advantage.
Yet another birdie, this time inching into the top 5.
Now at the sixth hole here at Banff Springs, it's a short par 4, only 373 yards, and the short par 4, Frank, all the rage in golf course architecture these days.
A lot more strategy involved when you've got a hole that you can nearly reach with a tee shot. It's how far back do you leave it, what sort of distance you want that second shot. All those things to compute. Straightforward, a little bit uphill. Basically, it's what you want for your second shot.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. That's one of the more depressing sights in golf. You hit a good one, and then it just sucks back too much spin off the green. And he's made the green. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Doesn't dig into the lead with that par, but Frank, sometimes, and you know this as well as anyone, you just have to kind of maintain your footing out there. Well, Frank, how about this hole? 602 yards, a par 5, although I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. It's 602 yards these days for a long hitter.
What do you say? It's a drive in a 7-iron?
That's a mid-range par 5.
Well, yeah, 2 woods, the longer hitters will definitely get at home there, especially in good conditions. But bunker down the left, avoid that, carry that, and then we can think about the second shot.
This is when the game is fun, Frank, when you get one high in the air and you have a down breeze and you just watch it stays in the air forever.
Yeah, the hang time on that.
That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. Well, that's all you want right there. Just lag it down, don't get too crazy, and now just to tap in left. We'll make birdie if this drops. Good job right there. Now making a move and setting himself up for, who knows, a good weekend run, maybe at another title. The former college standout has been excellent today.
Solid strike right in the heart of the green.
That is an excellent play right there. The approach, giving him another good look. And this would be nice. 2 straight birdies. Nice birdie, and no doubt he's feeling pretty good about his position on this leaderboard.
A series of good holes in a row has got him to this point.
Frank, you surprised to see that name on top of the leaderboard?
I am surprised to see the name, but not that style of golf leading. It was great performance, especially tee to green. You don't often see people start that quickly.
This is EA Sports coverage of the PGA Tour. It's second round coverage of the Alberta Classic.
I'm loving that balance.
Well, that's just how you envision it when you walk to the first tee. High and deep, right in the middle of the fairway. Good way to start. Oh, no, look out, Frank. I think he flushed that.
Oh, this is gone.
Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
Headed in the right direction with that birdie.
Just sneaks into the top 10. It's a good move this week.
Here at the par 3 second hole, just about 170 yards. This is a good-looking shot. Great effort right there, and a great chance to knock in that short putt. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good putts.
Just a tap in to finish the hole. Did the job right there. Frank, how about the first par 5 of the golf course here at the third? Just a shade under 530 yards. Good birdie opportunity?
It certainly is. There's 3 bunkers just down that left side. Avoid those, and this par 5, very reachable.
He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time. That's in the fairway. So where the hole is cut, just about 190 yards, Frank. Down, little Sheba, down! Just averted danger right there, so close.
Why does he have all the luck?
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Going to love it. What a putt. Frank, when you play Banff, you get some of these wow moments where you stand on the tee and you say, Ooh, look at
this is one. Yeah, this is one of them, Rich. Yeah, the elevation change from tee to green is quite dramatic. Consequently, you're going to have to club down a little, at least 2 clubs shorter than what that yardage says on the card.
Brody try up next. Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie. What a putt. Just missed, Frank.
That's cruel.
So just a formality here. Good roll. Solid. That's a par. Frank, right where you want to be at the midway point of a tournament.
Yeah, you know your game's solid. The focus is more on the leader and that you can just go out and play. Excellent position to be in.
Coverage coming your way is presented by EA Sports and the PGA Tour. Today, it's live third-round coverage of the Alberta Classic. That's a good start to the hole, right down the middle. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Frank, this one looks like it might have a postage stamp on it. Airmail City.
Yeah, lick it. Send it.
Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par.
That was like Usain Bolt, Frank, right through the tape.
Yeah, that first step, that was never going to stop.
Nice approach shot. He'll be happy with that. Frank, this has been an absolute mess today and all week long.
You said it best.
So, Frank, a par 4 to open, and we back it up with a relatively short par 3.
This green's surrounded by 6 bunkers. Green also shaped slightly towards the player's left, so just keep your eye on that depending on where the flag is. Nice strike, Rich. Not quite directly in line with the flag.
Just drifting a bit to the right, but he'll settle. Respectable shot right there. 20 feet or so from the hole. How did that stay out, Frank?
Did everything but go in.
So they'll tap in. Been a little too much of that, Frank. Just sort of ho-hum pars. Frank, plenty of scoring opportunities in the early portion of this golf course. We're now at a par 5, the third hole, and it's only 528 yards.
You can see why we're going to see a lot of people perhaps being 3 under through the first 3 holes, Rich. This par 5 bending to the right, very reachable. Just keep that tee shot nice and high off the tee. Let it carry as far as possible.
That is an absolute seed. I mean, he just ripped a bullet down the fairway. Oh my goodness, 375 yards. And it makes the green in regulation. Settles in over the putt.
Fun. Something happens, that's good.
That's a nice shot right there. Well, Frank, no doubt this is one of the most photographed holes in all of golf.
Yeah, Devil's Cauldron. Just get to the front of the tee there. Get the camera out. The vistas there are amazing. You see the mountains in the background. This green surrounded by the pine trees. And of course, if you like a lake or two, there's a lake just in front of that green. Just to give you that little color of blue in the snapshot you're going to take.
Like to look at them, not swim in them. Certainly not fish golf balls. Tug that one a little bit offline to the left. He'll pay a bit of a price because that rough is fairly thick. Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up. Second shot coming out of the rough here. Good birdie right there.
Yeah, this game, when you can't win, it's all about top 10s, top 20s. And currently, that's exactly where they stand.
Well, Frank, as we wrap things up here at Banff Springs, we think about reasons we love this game. A, the competition, but I think also where it takes us to amazing places like the Canadian Rockies.
It was a great day to play golf and take pictures, but the golf course right in front of you, it is absolutely beautiful to the eye and rewarding, too, for some good golf.
Well, that'll wrap it up. For all of us here at EA Sports, I'm Rich Lerner, alongside Frank Nobilo, saying, until next time. EA Sports is proud to present today's PGA Tour coverage. Golf Channel on NBC and EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today it's live final round coverage of the Alberta Classic.
Oh, if this is up, it's good. That's an absolute beauty.
Now zeroing in on this second shot here at the par 4 14th.
You can keep the second shot a little right of the flag here. The general contours kick a little left here, away from the bunkers on the right. That would be the ideal shot in here.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot in there. Easy birdie.
Par yesterday. Now for birdie. Well, after that, birdie has to be feeling as though they're not out of it just yet.
You're not far away from the first page of the leaderboard. A couple more birdies.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special. Repetitive is often sounds boring. This is just shot after shot, and it's anything other than that. Spectacular.
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. So close. Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
Has his par. Moving on to number 16 now. It's a par 4, 414 yards. And Frank, what are we looking at here?
It's another hole that'll favor a nice sort of high draw off the tee. It'll set up that second shot to a green that has got several different levels on it.
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Second shot. Good look at the green. It should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. That's how you play the game. Right there. Stick it in close and then knock in the birdie. Now this for birdie came away with par in the previous round. He got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
Clean this up with a tap. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
There's 2 holes left here at Banff Springs, and Frank, another par 4. This one, short, 374 yards.
It is. It's named Sarsi, which is a tribute to the Indian tribes here in the First Nations of Canada. So just think about that when you're teeing it off here on what is not an overly difficult par 4. Errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough.
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. Frank, not close, but from that line, not bad.
Oh, that's excellent. Seriously, given the conditions, Rich.
This will be a 14-foot putt here.
That might go unnoticed, Rich, but that birdie just sneak inside the top 15.
Here we are at the 18th at Banff Springs, 578-yard par 5. Frank, did you like to finish a round with a par 5?
Certainly if I could birdie it, that's for sure. And there's a good chance here at 18 you can, but there's bunkers galore. They're all in play for various standards of play. But the reward is if you can pump one down the middle of the fairway there, and then you reduce this par 5 to simply a drive and an iron. That's fine.
Well, those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway.
It was almost like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you want it to run over the back?
So this is the third shot to the par 5. Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie. I thought that was in.
Yeah, it looked good. I mean, line, pace. It's hard to be critical of that.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Good roll. Solid. That's a par. Well, that'll wrap up our coverage of the final round. This is Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. We'll see you next week.